Hey everybody, it's Joel. I just want to quickly jump in and say I actually have about 5 videos that are recorded previously, went through the footage and found that the camera I was using actually messed up the focus. So I'm probably going to drop those in at the end of the upcoming videos here. It's just kind of like an extra add-on piece. We're going to try and figure out how to get the blurriness fixed. But real quick, I just want to kind of open up a few things here. I actually picked up a box of Unfinity, and I only cracked it open because I was actually concerned that the box might have been resealed. It was not resealed. And opened a few packs and noticed in the packs that I opened that most of the uncommons in the set are miscut. And I mean really badly miscut. I'm going to go ahead and open up one real quick, and we're going to see if we can actually find one. I've opened up about 20 plus packs of this, and I would say more than half are miscut. Also, I have not seen more than one specialty land in here, so we're going to go ahead and see. Now, I'm not talking about the interesting, basic lands. I'm talking like the dual lands or I believe they're shock lands. I can't remember. Because I think Hollowed Fountain is the one I pulled already, and it was a shock land. So, all right. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I've opened up multiple where you can actually see the print dot in the top left-hand side. And if you can look, these things are insanely just off-center. And it's typically, if I open up the pack, it is every single uncommon. So that has been kind of fascinating. All right, we got the lands. I've actually been throwing these lands into some commander decks I have. I don't think anyone really cares about these, even though that food token, it's not too bad. All right, we're gonna open up a couple more, and then I've got the box topper that I kind of wanted to wait and open up on camera. Comment down below, let me know, do you want me to do like a collection overview? I actually have a pretty substantial collection of, wow, is this the same exact pack? Okay. It's very crazy. I've got a pretty decently sized collection of Magic cards, and I can even kind of go over the commander decks that I have. I actually made a commander cube just so I can get rid of some oh, there we go. Last Voyage, Bioluminary. This one's kind of okay. Hey, Urza Funhouse, okay. We got a Swamp, pick a Beeble. Okay, these are actually pretty rare, by the way. Yeah, I made a commander cube so I can get rid of just because I had a lot of overlapping cards. There's a few decks that use some of the same cards. I have like a mono black deck that is a zombie deck, or it's more aristocratic deck. But then I kind of converted that deck into a Dimir sort of zombie deck. And so there's just so much overlap that I was like, yeah, I'll just make a commander cube. Why not? It took me forever to sort through all that, but I did just work on a new deck that is separate from that cube. And it is a fairy elf deck that uses Marilyn as the commander. All right, let's see. All right, these are okay. These are actually cut fine. Like I said, half were pretty well cut. Nothing too crazy. Okay, we got Magar of the Magic Strings. Okay. You may create a copy of that card with the noted name. You may cast that copy without paying its mana cost, and if this creature would leave the battlefield, exile instead of putting it elsewhere. That's actually pretty neat. Okay, I've got that awesome forest. Cover the spots. We got another foil. Okay. Yeah, the attraction stuff I'm not really into. I don't think it's interesting at all. Actually I picked up this stuff actually to throw in. I'm trying to build out essentially trying to build out a nice smattering of like cards. And I'm talking more like packs. So I've got like stuff that I've opened up recently, like Aether Drift, that I'm using some of the packs for a Chaos draft. So, you know, I've got a couple of friends who might be interested in doing that. So I thought that would be kind of fun to do. All right, which way is this gonna be? I think this is face down. Yep. All right, so this is supposed to be a foil. Let's go ahead and see what it is. Oh, nice. Okay, Godless Shrine. This is actually one of the few that I really wanted. Very cool. All right, just so we can kind of like recap, I've only pulled 2 of these basically shock lands. Yeah, they're shock lands from the box. So it seems, I mean, and that's including the box topper. So it's really not, it's not very common to pull them. I think I've seen a couple people pull maybe 2 or 3, but yeah. All right, with that being said, I am actually also going to, in the next couple of videos, we're gonna open up actually some secret layers that I have been sitting on for a bit. I didn't know I had garden buds, and I was almost about to buy a Horn of Greed, but there's a Horn of Greed in here. And I actually am collecting the full set of this, and the only ones I'm missing are the non-foils. So this is the non-foil version. I picked them up so I can have the full set. All right, with that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out. We're also in the next episode too. We might open up that guy. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, and I appreciate your time. If you can, like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing more of this stuff too. I've also got another channel. I'm going to link it down in the description as well. If you like politics, go check it out. All right, thank you so much, and have a great day.